Hi YouTube. Before we start the week 2 of my Reverse and Restore vlog, I just want to say thank you for your patience in the slow comings out of the vlogs. I'm filming you this little message on Wednesday, August 19th. So of you that follow me on Instagram know I've had a lot going on personally, but still been filming, I've still been vlogging. It's just taking me a while to edit everything. So I hope you guys enjoy the vlog. Enjoy, and I'll see you guys on here soon. Bye. Good morning, everybody. Week 2 of my Reverse and Restore phase. Thank you all so much for following my vlogs and tuning in. I appreciate all the comments, likes, subscribe, shares, all the things. Please keep it up. It helps grow my channel. So it's 5 something in the morning. We are out at the dog park. I already had my first meal, and I'm gonna go train glutes today because that is what I do. Updates. I survived my first week of reverse. I essentially am only up 1 to 1.5 pounds from my stage weight. Not that I let the scale rule my life. I just have to be really careful for the next 5-ish weeks. Week 1 is down because my coach and many other prep coaches and contest prep, bodybuilding contest prep experts say the danger zone is 6 weeks post-show. So I survived week 1. I did a really good job. I wasn't necessarily perfect. I did move away from my meal plan here and there, but I stuck to my macros and I did a really good job. The hunger signals, your ghrelin, hunger hormone, it goes like haywire after the show because that calendar date is done and you don't really have motivation anymore to stick to a stricter way of eating. But I'm really determined to nail it this year because I want my prep for next year, 2027, to be as smooth as possible. So I did with week 1, did a really great job. Definitely helped that my coach kept cardio in. I had 5 days of 30 minutes of cardio, and it should be the same this week. We'll see if he changes anything when I check in Tuesday. So this week is a bit of a busy, unusual week because next week, week 3, I will be in New York all week for work. I'm going to take you guys with me and show you as much as I can or I'm comfortable with. You know, I do kind of my job separate from my internet life. I am a senior corporate manager, so you need to be a little careful there. But anyway, I'm doing good. Everything is fine. My lovies are good. And kick off this week 2. I'm ready to rock and do another successful, productive week ahead. See you later. Peace. Good morning, everybody. Week 2 of my Reverse and Restore phase. I am walking to the gym now. It's almost 6 in the morning and I'm going to train hamstrings today. I checked in yesterday and my coach got back to me and my cardio is still 30 minutes 5 times a week. So I'll be doing cardio today as well. And he increased my food a smidge by 100 calories. So this is a very slow reverse. I am still in a deficit and it's just going to be this way for a few more weeks because we're really just trying to make sure I don't put on body fat too quickly because if you don't reverse diet properly and you put on body fat very quickly, that body fat really sticks and it's very hard for it to get off because your body is in a survival mode and it doesn't want to get rid of that fat because you were so lean for so long. So I'm about 3 pounds up from my stage weight on average. So my coach said I'm doing a really good job and I'm trying to keep at this rate. A lot of you have asked me if there's a certain rate of weight gain I want, and the answer is no. It's more of a visual thing and how I'm feeling. I want to just continue to feel athletic and light and tight. I don't want to feel like heavy and weighed down, if that makes sense. So I'm feeling really good with where I'm at, and I'm really proud of myself. I survived the first 10 days of the reverse. So what's going on with me? I leave in 4 days for New York. I will be there all week for work. It's going to be a very long trip. I will be taking you guys with me and showing you as much as I can. Today, my stress levels right now are very high because what happens in contest prep is like, get so busy and pressed for time in those final 6 weeks due to like all cardio you have to do and all the bodybuilding stuff you have to do. Your real life like get totally put on hold. So piles of mail, piles of things to put away, long lists of things to do and get back to people. To-do list is just extremely long right now, and I'm trying to catch up, but it's really not easy, and I'm leaving in 4 days for a full week. So I'm just like a little bit overwhelmed and really stressed. I'm trying to remain calm. Yesterday, my husband pulled me aside and said that I'm making him nervous, that I'm making him very anxious because I'm running around the house like a nut. I said, I'm sorry, I'm just very stressed with the work trip coming up, and I don't have enough time in the day to do all the things I want to do, and I'm just trying to catch up. So I said, I'm going to do better. I'm going to just stay out of his way and not cause additional stress. We do live in an apartment. I don't live in a big house, so we both work from home. He travels a lot for work, but he actually hasn't traveled in quite a bit, so we've been on top of each other for a while now. So I said, don't worry, like I'm leaving on Sunday and I'll be gone for a full 8 days, so you can have lots of space to yourself. And so he laughed, and you guys know how it is if you're in a couple. So anyways, just a little stressed, but I'm doing okay, and I'm just trying to overwhelm myself, keep my list on the minimum. I think what I have to do is go through my to-do list today and make a more realistic one for my next 4 days at home, because I think what I did was I put too many things on the list and it causes me to feel very behind. So I have to edit. So I think I'm going to do that today. And yeah, about it for now. I'm going to go train hamstrings. Maybe I'll plug in some training footage, and we will keep plugging along on this week 2 reverse and restore vlog. Week 2 of reverse and restore. Week 2. Shala, what do you think? Yeah. This is pretty much the vibe of reverse and restore. Good morning. I have to do my check-in. Good morning. All right, it's 3:10 in the morning. I woke up early. I couldn't sleep very well last night. I'm very stressed about my upcoming trip to New York for work, so it's sort of affecting me a bit, but I'm all right. All right, Kiki, could you please move on, sweetheart? All right, let's do this check-in. Something in the morning. Of course, we are the only souls out, just us. So I am more or less somewhere 3 to 5 pounds above my stage weight. It sort of has been depending on the day. The scale is bouncing 2 to 3 pounds up, down. My stage weight was approximately 108 pounds, and I've been clocking in anywhere from 111 to 113-ish. So in less than 2 weeks, almost 5 pounds back. Not quite 5, it's like 3 to 5. But a lot of you have asked me let's back up for a second. The way I look for stage is super temporary. I only look like that on the day itself, and then I'm only super lean like that for the final, let's say 6-ish weeks. It's super temporary. Being that lean with that lower body fat is not healthy. It's not sustainable. So as soon as the contest prep is over, the show is over, I just honestly, even though I'm reversing, my body goes back to trying to be at maintenance. So there is no real target weight gain that I'm searching for. It's more so a look and making sure that the body fat doesn't pack on too quickly and too fast. I'm still really lean, so I'm okay with where we're at. I sent in my check-in this morning. We'll see what my coach says, but I think I'm doing a pretty good job. I've been pretty good with my reverse diet. I survived the first 2 weeks. I'd give myself an A to A minus. There were maybe 3 days total where I went over my macros between 200 and 400 calories. Not bad, obviously, really good. So I'm doing a really good job, but it is really hard. My hunger is out of control, which is normal. Your ghrelin, which is like your hunger hormone in your body, it spikes once show is over. It's just very natural that happens. A rush of stage and calendar goal is gone and your body is just like, feed me. So it's been really hard, guys. I'm not gonna lie, but holding myself accountable with the Instagram series I'm doing of showing my days of eating has honestly been really helpful for me. I'm doing a series of 30 days of 130 grams of vegan protein, and it's honestly been... Hi babies, hi little loves. Where's number 3? You're over here. Show YouTube. It's been hard, but I'm doing okay. So I'm doing 30 days of 130 grams of vegan protein, and I've been doing a really good job with my food. And I've been hitting my cardio, hitting my steps. I'm doing a good job. The stress of work has not helped, and that I made sure to communicate that to my coach, that I definitely am holding some water from stress and cortisol because I've had a really stressful work week. I'm not going to get into it. And then, of course, getting ready for this trip that I'm going on. So we'll see what he says. I'll update you guys later. But reverse and restore, this is what this period's all about. Bye. So it's Friday afternoon of week 2 of my reverse and restore phase. I had such a great day today. I had my house helper here today and my organizer friend Pinar, and we hit my whole living room and half my pantry, and she's amazing and she helped me with so many things. So let me show you the pantry, this part of the pantry. So she organized this whole part of the pantry for me, and I'll show you guys. So this is the breakfast area. I have to move these nuts. These don't belong there. So this is the breakfast area. And this is all the baking areas. So I can do all my macro-friendly baking. And then we put some bulk stuff here. And then this is pantry proteins. And then we've got a carby section here, healthy carbies. Then we have the pasta section, and then we've got all the legumes and beans up there. So this is very cool. She did such a good job. Wow, amazing. I'm so happy. I love it. So I'm gonna try and keep this as organized as I can. Coco, what do you think? You like it? Right? Looks good. I can tell you guys some of what's in here. So in the protein section, I've got the Plant Basics brand on Amazon, the TVP crumbles, strips, and chunks, and then my Vital Wheat gluten. And then here's my egg white protein powder. And I was sent this vegan high protein ramen as a sampler. I still haven't tried it. And I've got some other protein things back here, but I'm not going to take it all out now. And then in my baking, I have just a lot of different stuff. My Splenda Magic Bakers, some of my extracts, oat flour, vegan chocolate chips, some Oreo stuff, rolled oats, so things to make my tiramisu overnight oats. And then I do usually keep some cake mixes and some frosting. Most frosting is usually vegan, just so in case I ever need to whip anything up, I can. And I've just got a bunch of different sweeteners in here and different types of flours. And so pretty cool, right? Yay, yummies. And then in here, I have a few different types of granola that I got. I got this from Aldi recently. Got this protein granola from Aldi, 13 grams of protein a serving. I haven't tried it yet. I know this is going to be addictive, so I haven't opened it yet. And I got this new protein cereal from Kashi. So I'm gonna try that at some point. The macros on that are pretty good. Let me show you guys. So 7 grams of fat, 34 grams of carb, 10 grams of fiber, 10 grams of protein, and it's vegan. It looks very tasty. So I'm excited to try that at some point. So this pantry, pretty exciting. All right, and then I can show you guys one more thing. Here's Mr. Belinda's dinner. He's got, I did some air fried kale, some just chicken, quick roasted carrots, and cauliflower. And now I'm gonna finish my work day. Bye. I'm officially 2 weeks post-show. I completed 2 full weeks of my reverse and restore phase. I checked in this morning again. I'm filming this on Saturday, August 1st. Happy new month to everybody. And I'm 113-ish pounds. I'm doing really well, about 5 pounds up from stage. I'm between like 3.5 to 5.5 pounds above stage weight at this time. I'm doing a really good job, and I'm very, very proud of myself. Okay, tomorrow for my big New York trip, a week in the office at work, and then visiting family, and I'll be taking you guys along with me on next week's vlog. But I just finished meal prepping for my family. So let me show you my husband's meal prep that I just finished. Here we go. All right, so I've shown you guys this before, but this is how I do meal prep planning. I make a sheet of everything I have to do. So for dinners or lunches, whatever, he has Beyond Steak, carrots, there's some sweet potatoes under there, broccoli, cauliflower, and that Beyond Steak is the protein. Then we're moving on to this entree, which is fava bean, soy-free tofu, some green beans, cauliflower, butternut squash. And then his breakfasts are going to be the Sola low-carb bagel, just egg patty, vegan cheese, spinach. And I am going to put fruit on the side there. I have to go to the grocery store and get some fruit. So these are all ready to go. I just got back from the gym and...
What?
I'm talking to my YouTube. Sorry. I just got back from the gym and I took my new training plan for a spin. I'm going to plug in my workout that I did here. I did a glute day and it's really similar to what I was doing before. At the end of the day, weightlifting and bodybuilding is not reinventing the wheel. The exercises are super basic all the time. The basics work. What's different is that my coach added a set. I was doing 3 sets previously, now I'm doing 4. And there was some more unilateral training, meaning one leg. And so it took longer. It took me about an hour and a half, but it was great. I'm excited for my new training plan. It's gonna be really fun to dive into it. I'm traveling a lot next 2 weeks, so I won't really get to fully immerse myself in it till later in August. Anyway, so here's my post-workout that I'm eating. It's white rice and the Big Mountain Food soy-free tofu and zucchini, coconut oil and salt. I'm pretty much still eating on my meal plan, guys, for the most part. I have been throwing in some little extra new foods here and there, and my creatine gummies are back in the equation. All right, see you on here later. Bye. Okay, we just saw Spider-Man. It was so good. I'm not really a comic book person. My husband loves them. So I was thoroughly entertained. I would give it a 10 out of 10 or even an 11 out of 10. Best movie I've seen in a really long time. I loved it. There's a grocery store next to the movie theater, so we're at the grocery store. Let me show you some things. Local Chicago pasta brand, and this is all vegan because all it is, they sell this at my gym too. It's just flour and water, so fresh vegan pasta. Eventually, when my carbs go up, I will be purchasing some of this because they do sell it at my gym. Look at all of these yummy Jose Andres, the famous chef. Oh, this looks so good. Green curry, potato chips. Oh, when are my calories gonna go up? When are my calories gonna go up? Okay, nice little Italian section here. Oh, this pasta looks so delicious. Look how big those fusilli are. Wow. All right, not gonna buy it because who knows when my carbs are gonna be high enough to eat that. Hi, YouTube. Hi. There's Mr. Belinda buying bread. He's making his carby decision, trying to decide which bread he wants. All right. So I had popcorn at the movies and a vegan chocolate bar. I factored it into my day. If you guys are following my Instagram, I do the 30 days of 130 grams of vegan protein series. So you'll see it on there. I just factored it into my macros. So I ate low carb most of the day to accommodate for the popcorn and chocolate. And I did go over my macros by 400-ish, and that's fine. I planned for it. I knew it was going to happen. And part of being in off season is letting go of the shreds and not being so nervous around whatever's to come. My body's going to do what it's going to do, but as long as I more or less stick to what my nutrition schedule or nutrition structure is for now, that's all good. We finally found the vegan section in this grocery store. It was tucked away. We had to walk all over to find it. Mr. Belinda, what are you going to choose from the vegan section?
What caught my eye was the fiery hot baby bell.
Ooh,
Really interesting
tasty.
combination.
Turn it around so we can see the nutrition information because my audience is like that. So one piece is 35 calories, 1.5 grams of fat. Oh wow, these are very macro friendly. I think we should buy two. They're on sale.
Even better.
I didn't realize they were that macro friendly. Wow, very exciting. Over here, Yummy. So here's our purchase. Baby Bell Fiery Hots, and this is a pretty standard vegan section. I don't think there's anything too interesting here. This Laughing Cow cheese wedges. I've tried this one before. I like that one, the garlic and herb.
Is it a creamy spread?
Yeah, they're kind of creamy. Yeah, they're spreadable, see?
I see.
I think I actually am gonna buy 2 of these for my trip. Just because I can't remember if the ones we have in the fridge are expired or not. So I'm gonna get these for my trip. All right, guys, that's the vegan section here at this Mariano's in Lincoln Park, Chicago. All right, don't show the non-vegan. Guys, before I leave the grocery store, oh my God, pumpkin spice is already out. And it's only August 1st. Is it August 1st or August 2nd? Oh my God, look at pumpkin spice is already out. Oh my goodness. I can't believe it. It's only August. Why is pumpkin spice out? Hi. What did you guys do when we were at the movie? Where is everybody? Oh, hi everybody. Hi girls. You girls were home alone for half a day. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We didn't forget about you. Hi Coco. Hi. Hi Coco. My last dog walk for the next 8 days. I'm always so bored without my babies. I always miss them so much. I take the first flight out in the morning, so Mr. Belinda's gonna walk them tomorrow morning, then the dog sitter takes them. All right, girls, say bye to YouTube for this vlog. Bye. So it's 7:45 p.m. Everybody should be proud of me because I'm up past my normal bedtime. I'm a normal human tonight, not going to bed at 7:30. I still have probably 3 or 4 hours of packing, so I'm not going to be in bed till almost midnight. My sleep score is going to be horrible, but it is what it is. That's life, right? I'm not in contest prep anymore, and these are sometimes the type of things that happen in real life. Contest prep, you make everything super strict, but I'm a normal person again, even though I'm never really normal. Mr. Belinda's at the dog park chatting with people with Coco. All right, girls, let's go home and finish packing. We also have to eat another meal. We're 20 grams of protein behind. Got one more thing to eat today.